Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of the daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like and subscribe and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? So this is a Jesus, Yeshua reading, okay? So we got Shaman at the bottom of the deck. It says trust in higher forces, okay? Of course, that's going to be the first message out of Yeshua, okay? It says enjoy growth and reap rewards, okay? So lots of growth has come into you. You know, it's going to be very important that you take care of your needs at this time and just focus on the things that you have been so devoted and committed to. Like now is a very important time for you to hold the space for the Sky Father, okay? Come on. It says trust in the unknown, okay? So really trust, like, even if you don't really understand like how the divine is moving in your life or how things are going to turn out for you, just know that they're going to turn out for the better. They are already better. Okay, we got the High Priestess. It says harness mystic power. Okay, so now's the time for you to really focus on harnessing these mysterious powers that you hold within. We got unleashing the wild within, and Isis was talking about primitive data, okay, being released into the supercomputer or being like unlocked by programming yourself to this higher frequency of light that's being brought in at this time, okay? So this is going to unleash some sort of like wild energy you never experienced within you, but it's also like a very powerful energy. I mean, you're not going to be in the streets, you know, like, ah, la, 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 la. But you're going to be definitely in a much more powerful place. Heightened intuition and heightened senses is what he's saying. Well, what he's giving me with this wolf and this moon, you know. It says the mirror guardian, time to reflect. Okay, so reflect on anything that you need to do, any inner reflection. Now is the time to do it during this summer. This summer is very significant to all the little worker bees that have been doing their job for the divine. You know, now is the time for us to bask in the joy and the light of all of this work we have put in, you know. So just stay very focused. You could have like people around you trying to distract you a little bit, you know, but the key is to really just focus on your alignment at this time, you know, and really have that belief that these things are already happened. Like you could be going through some sort of initiation. Energetic initiation is what we're going through. He's calling it the golden ratio initiation, okay? Fire. All right, what else? So we got solo magic, okay, and we got ego death, okay? So I feel like there's this huge energy of ego deaths going around, okay? And people being really woken up to the truth of who they are. You know, we got transformation and we got freedom. Like they're shaking up the energy and making everyone transform. And it says create under that, you know, all of this energy we've put into creating is really raising up the community in a different way at this time. You know, we got cloud meditation with look up, you know, I feel like things really are looking up. Like we're about to see the silver lining that we created from a place of compassion and love, okay? And then we got the merciful one at the bottom of this deck, okay? It says planning, patience, and cooperation on this one, you know. This one says compassion, release, and relief, you know. So all of this planning and patience and cooperation that we have done with the divine up until this point, and all this compassion and all this, you know, shadow work and all of these different things has called in such a powerful magic, you know. And these are things that a lot of us did alone, you know, but we have built our energy up to like this high priestess mystic type of energy, you know. We didn't escaped, you know, tricksters and sacrifices and shit. Look, we done escaped sorceress, warlock energies, and all kinds of stuff. This is all the stuff I've seen when I was just shuffling this deck. Okay, what's the overall energy though? Because I don't want to get off track. Okay, we got the dreamer. It says visions, trance, and apparitions. Okay, and this one says love, fire, sensuality, and fertility. Okay, so this really has a lot to do with our inner fire, with unlocking more passion in our energies, you know. Also, big revelations and discoveries and epiphanies, not only about ourselves, but about the things that have been going on around us. Okay, it says establishment, growth, and fulfillment. It says introverted burden and responsibility, you know. I feel like you could be kind of introverted, you know, you could be feeling a little burdened by your responsibilities at this time, you know, a little tired of shape shifting just for your own safety, you know. But they're saying like this has been a good thing for you, you know. This is how you have been able to tap into this primal wisdom and to learn to use your instincts. So don't look at anything that you have going on energetically as some sort of burden right now, because that really can put a damper on these beautiful energies that's coming in, baby, and you don't want to miss it. But you can't miss it anyway, okay? You are on. You are on point. Spot on. Okay. Because you're here for this message, okay? And that's how I know you own. So it says you have pure magic flowing through you in the form of visions, dreams, and trance-like moments, okay? You are visually psychic, and all the world is full of messages being relayed to you both through the medium of physical sight and through the eyes of spirit. You may even find you are able to enter trance extremely easily. You're adept at reading patterns within nature. You can scry without meaning to, and you look into every face knowing the story it is silently sharing, okay? It says one glance gives you information about a person or place you are with or within, okay? And your skill is an ancient one, revered throughout the ages. You may find yourself gazing intently at other people's faces and picking up information, being able to read expressions, seeing shapes and patterns, and fate within the form of tea leaves. Take at okay, so and fate within the forms tea leaves take at the bottom of the cup, okay? It says reading signs in clouds. I just said cloud meditation, okay? It says reading signs in clouds, or simply knowing what will happen before you open your physical eyes, because you can see what is to happen next, okay? It says your eyes at this time are immensely important. So on a mundane level, please be sure to have an eye check and look after your vision. Visually, you are very sensitive, so it may be time to change your environment, your appearance, or the appearance of where you spend much of your time, so that it better offers you the energy with which you wish to go forward. Trust in your visions. They come from a magical place, and when you become able to read and understand them, you will be the dreamer indeed. Your vision is coming to reality, so keep going. Your dream will become manifest in your life, and very soon, okay? So, like I said, okay, big energies coming into you at this time. So just like really focus on yourself, on your journey, and like he's saying, like getting very deep and really looking at anything that kind of rubs your ego the wrong way. How do you know if it rubs your ego the wrong way? Because you're like, and you want to like, you know, judge it, or you want to correct it, or you want to fix it. You know, why do you want to fix that thing? What do you see about it that makes you feel like it needs to be fixed? You know, these are the sorts of things, because 9 times out of 10 it points to something within yourself that you kind of don't like. Maybe you have some sort of control issue and you're very nitpicky about how, you know, people design their own channels and things like that. You know, you just never know. So whatever it is that rubs you the wrong way, now is a great time to do this solo magic and make sure your energy is very clean. Even taking a spiritual bath or whatever it is that you got to do to cleanse your energy. You know, this, like from the 3rd to the 7th, is going to be a very powerful time of this month, okay? So also he's saying like watching what you're eating, drinking plenty of water, or whatever you got to do to keep your body feeling good and energized, okay? So in the book, I wrote the golden ratio, I wrote sacred geometry, and then I wrote symbiosis with spiritual realm slash universe. Okay. But I'm sorry, I'm being distracted because I was like, my dog always sits right here, right where I put my feet. So symbiosis with the spiritual realm slash universe. Okay, that's what's going on here. We are on a macro level, like becoming better attuned to the, on a micro level, being better attuned to the macro through the energies of the golden ratio. You know, the golden ratio is geometry. Okay, like I said, it's sacred geometry. But this morning, well, last night I added the law of relativity, but I did the notes this morning. Okay. So the golden ratio is seen in structures as vast as the galaxy or as intricate as our DNA, you know. So we share this very same sacred geometry with the universe, okay? It says it has long been the symbol of ideal harmony. Nature always shapes itself to ease and flow. So we're stepping into more of this energy of ease and flow. The Egyptians seen the golden ratio as something that was sacred. You know, it was a secret for a very long time. Okay. But I seen 1114 and I seen 1117. So the golden ratio is also known as God's number. Okay. The golden ratio is 1 plus the square root of 5 divided by 2. When you do that, you get 1.618033988749895. Okay. But he told me to look up 1.618 and 3399 for y'all, so we can get a little bit more. And this number, like, supposedly it just goes on and on infinitely. Like it's one of those math equations that just never ends. Like it just continues to go on and on and on. But I found it interesting how it was the numbers 1, 5, and 2 that give you this answer, you know, because this is kind of the same way in your life. You know, it's like you have to come to God or come to the one, you know what I'm saying? And then you divide yourself by change. Okay. This is what you really truly do. You divide yourself by change or by the number 5. And then you realize you're divided by 2 and you need to come back to this one energy. And it's one point. Okay. It's one and then it's the point after that. And then it's all these other numbers that go on infinitely, you know? So just looking at it from that standpoint, it really made me feel very connected to it. Like it was almost like that's how he was putting it to me to kind of help me understand where he was going with the message, you know? I'm sorry if it feels a little bit all over the place, but you know, I'm gonna follow the directions around here, even if it seems crazy, because I love how it always ends up being so good. So 1618, I'm not going to read the whole number, but there's the part where it tells you what the numbers mean, and he wants me to read those parts to you. So it says that 1618 is made up of the energies and attributes of number 1 appearing twice, amplifying its influences, and the vibrations and qualities of number 6 and 8. Number 1 lends its vibrations of creation, fresh starts and new beginnings, positivity and open-mindedness, attainment, fulfillment, and success. Number 1 also tells us that we create our own realities with our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Number 6 resonates with the financial and wealth sectors of our lives. Okay, provision and providing, love of home and family, domesticity, nurturing and caring for others, empathy and sympathy, teaching others and finding solutions to problems. Number 8 adds its energies of personal power and authority, manifesting material freedom and abundance, discernment and good judgment, dependability and self-confidence. Also resonates with the concept of karma and the universal spiritual law of cause and effect. So know that you are the direct cause of this. All of this self-management and good judgment that you have shown in the name of the divine has you in this place where you're about to achieve success and abundance. It's all due to your personal efforts, intentions, and actions. This is what it says. It says, maintain a positive attitude. These energies are helping to manifest the continued supply of abundance in your life. It says, it says decluttering, and that's where the 5 comes in, right? Because you have to change, you have to declutter, you have to get rid of the old and keep only what positively serves you. And I think you really truly have done this very successfully. So being very open at this time is going to be very important. Okay, knowing that you earned these energetic upgrades and not being like afraid of them. Okay, because it's real easy to get spooked. It says that 3399 symbolizes completion and realizing what no longer serves you and embracing new beginnings. Okay, but let me see. So it says number 3399 brings together the attributes of the energies of the number 3 and 9, both appearing twice, amplifying their influences. Okay, so it says number 3 is the number of self expression and communication, optimism and enthusiasm, skills and talents, friendliness and sociability, growth, expansion, and principles of increase. Okay, it says number 3 also carries the vibrations of the ascended masters who are around you at this time, okay, assisting when asked. It says the ascended masters act as mentors, teaching you the ancient wisdom involved in manifestation and manifesting your desires, okay, and helping you to focus on the divine spark within yourself and others. It says that the number 9 resonates with leading by example, by positive example, okay? It says light workers and light working, philanthropy and humanitarianism, spiritual awakening and enlightenment, problem solving, generosity and benevolence, and endings, closure, and conclusions, okay? It also relates to the universal spiritual law of karma and the spiritual law of cause and effect. So I love how that is just like perfect. Okay, it goes right here. So he actually had me look up the universal law of relativity. Okay, it says that relativity is a law that requires challenges and failure in exchange for higher vibrations and beauty in life. Okay, it says everything in our physical world is only made real by its relationship to something else. Okay, in our case, we are made real by our relationship to the divine, or to God, or to the one true creator. And the more we come into that connection, the closer we are to harnessing this high priestess type of energy. And you have absolutely accomplished this. So trust any visions, any apparitions that you may be seeing. Look into what they're trying to tell you. If you find yourself, getting very spacey, going into transits and things like that, you're receiving a higher energy at this time. It says every life obstacle is an opportunity for people to change their perspective and life so that they can continue to improve themselves. So I feel like you have really done a great job of changing and improving your life relative to the will of God, or relative to, the ways of the universe. Like, you really are someone who follows the rules. And this is why you're allowed to enter into this state of symbiosis with the spiritual realm and with the universe. Okay, look at this at the bottom of the deck with the tree of life. Okay. Like, you really truly have earned this energy that you're tapping into. Look at the flower of life when I part the deck. It talks about inspiration, awe, and dreams. And then the Kabbalah tree of life talks about integration, life lessons, and emanation. I feel like you're about to start seeing this. Oh, I seen the golden ratio. Hold on, where is that? You're about to start emanating this much higher energy, or you already have started emanating this kind of energy. Okay, so you just gonna have to excuse people. Okay, I'm hearing, please excuse my hands, I apologize. People might be trying to touch you a lot, trying to be in your energy, trying to act like, I don't know, they just want to hug or they want to be close to you. But They just want to touch you, okay? You got like some very powerful energy going on, okay? We got the golden ratio right here, which talks about beauty, nature, and patterns, So you're entering into a more beautiful pattern with the divine and with the world outside of you. This is all happening through this beautiful star seed energy that you hold, You're so amazing. Like, you really have done a great job of keeping up your integrity and really being very honest about your journey and about where you were and about what you have been doing. You have showed yourself to be resilient and bold, although you could be a little bit sassy sometimes, like the Tao, what does it say? Taoiseans. And then we got the vegans with solitude, independence, and peace, though, I feel like this sudden sassiness that you picked up in your life and this thirst for independence to find peace, so that you could kind of like grow your brain. Her head looks like so big to me at this time, okay? I feel like you just been growing and growing and growing your brain, like even my brain had to grow to even be able to give you a reading about the golden ratio and the law of relativity. You know what I'm saying? So this is what they're saying. This energy, well, this is what Yeshua is saying, this energy of you getting very smart. You're growing in intelligence. You're growing in power. Your psychic gifts are growing, okay? So don't be afraid. I seen 2112, okay? You're mirroring the divine. Okay, the love of the divine, your true soulmate, this universe energy, okay? We got the Pleiadians with unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. This is a gift of unconditional love coming straight from source, okay? From the source of all, okay? From the all itself, from God, okay? This is an act of unconditional love. So I hope that you're excited, that you're engaging in as much laughter as possible and keeping your energy very high, because you're just going higher and higher. Okay, look, this pops right out with alchemy, the philosopher's stone, infinity, destiny, and magic. You're stepping into this infinite, more magical seeming type of energy, okay? I feel like you spent a lot of your time, like it might seem like you just been outrunning these predators the entire time along this journey, but that was all a part of it, and you have shown such great strength, courage, and bravery along the way, So just know that you are moving forward, Stay in that loving energy and keep that faith at this time, and just focus on what's important and what's important only. Like, what do you see in the dream? You know what I mean? In the future, like, what do you dream of? And also, I'm hearing like, I dream of genie type of energy. So like, faster manifestations is what it's giving me. We got the tower, okay, going under the golden ratio. So the healthy destruction of old patterns is really going on right now. Like, he's talking about, he said a global tower, because this tower energy is in the overall energy also. So I feel like anyone who's not who's not aware of this law of relativity and how it relates to them is kind of like a problem for them. I mean, it's not a problem, but it is a problem. It's just about to be a little difficult for them. They're about to experience ego deaths. Some people, might end up, it might end up in all sorts of places, okay, because they've attracted all different kinds of karma to themselves. And according to the laws of the universe, they have to receive the karma for the things that they have been putting out. But that goes the same for you in this good energy that you've been in, So they keep saying, like, just let the drama play out. Let things go how they're meant to go and focus on what's important to you right now. What's the star seed with the self-memory identity, okay? The Six of Pentacles. Like, you're being gifted for all of these memories about yourself and who you are at a soul level, all these energies that you're attracted to, for really following that, like for not sticking to one religion or what they told you was right. You're really being rewarded for this. What's the Taoiseans, okay, the Nine of Wands. And also I feel like this is the same energy, like I was saying. You might feel a little bit undecided, or like maybe you still have to stand your ground a little bit, or maybe you could be, even though you're resilient, bold, and sassy, you're still willing to like in this cycle where you're doing all of the fighting. I think you really have like given it over to the divine, but you still know when you need to stand up for yourself. You know, like you only really give sass when it's necessary, when you're guided to do so. So, you know, you're doing good for that. And look, with the Ten of Pentacles, this really is what's bringing this new energy of wealth in. But it's like more of a higher health type of energy, a higher level of peace. Like you experiencing a lot more independence in your life, all because you were willing to embrace this death type of energy. What's the Venusians? The Two of Wands, okay? So you've done a great job of constantly choosing love, constantly choosing the divine and embracing them as your true soulmate at the end of the day. Also, your empathic abilities are raising to a high place too. So you might be very sensitive to how like everybody feels, okay? The neighbors, people, you know, he's saying like you're going to need to block out the emotions of others at this time. That's why you learn to master. That's one of the reasons why you learn to master your water first, because empathy can get in the way a lot of times, because it takes us quite a while to learn what's our feelings and what someone else's feelings, you know. But I think you're doing pretty good at blocking out these other feelings. You know, I just feel like this is someone else's emotions and she's being like a little bit defensive to that emotion, you know. Excuse me. So I guess that's confirmation. Just make sure you're not taking on the emotions of another. I feel like some empaths, he's saying like some empaths do it on purpose, like because they know, he's saying almost like a support animal, not no shade, you know, but he's saying like almost like a support animal. Some empaths will like start hanging out with a person because like intuitively they know that person's sick, be it physically, mentally, or emotionally. And they'll take some of that energy off of their hands. But he's saying like now is not the time for that, because you need to be uploading this beautiful golden ratio type of energy into your system at this time. So you really aren't in the place to hold the emotions of others. And plus, like I said, there's like global towers going down and you don't want to be in the wrong energy is all he's saying. Like, don't forget that you have to fill your cup. What's the alchemy? Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stone, the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So your destiny is coming in, more magic coming in, okay? This is what he's saying. More of this higher cosmic technology being, they dropping that bag on you. They dropping that bag on you again, okay? More of this consciousness coming in straight from God, okay? Look at the rose and the lily, okay? Beautiful. All right. What is the golden ratio and the tower? We got Archangel Micheal, Prince Charming of protection, okay? So also, if you are going through some sort of tower in order to get to like, what is it saying? If you're going through some sort of tower in order to get back to this ease and flow, you know, if you're going through towers in order to get back to that place where you feel this energy of ideal harmony, just know that Archangel Micheal is like moving things around and helping you a lot. We got on your knees, you know, I feel like you're used to being the one sort of like cleaning up behind others, and this really is about to shift in a major way in your life, okay? What's the starseed in the Six of Pentacles? We got crazy mystique, okay? Like you are, I'm hearing not of this world, okay? It's a real thing. Like for real, you are something else, something crazy and mystique and beautiful from the stars. What's Tau Sentiens and the Nine of Wands, okay? Wild roses. So more of that beautiful, wild, magical energy coming in, but also a little bit of this energy of you not fighting against it, okay? Because our energy, I don't know, he's talking about like some sort of natural defense system that you have. Like you have to set the intention to be open to this kind of thing, okay? Or you're actually able to block it out. Like you're so much more powerful than you think you are. and you've never seen God work in your life the way he's working in your energy right now, it's something completely new, not just to you, but to humanity. Okay. So it's big. That's what I heard. It's big. Okay. Look, date with destiny. This is big. This is something that was destined. The inheritance they've been talking about, God giving to his people the whole time. So be open to it. Okay. And if you have any issues or problems, feel free to call on Archangel Micheal is what I'm saying. You can definitely call on Yeshua. You can pray right to God, just reach out if you feel like any doubt or any, stress or confusion or anything like that. Ask for clarity in those moments, because there is some to be had if you're feeling those things. Those are a part of your warning emotions, What's Venusians and the Two of Wands? Hot lips. Okay. While I'm talking about reaching out. So a lot of prayer, maybe even like some chanting or something, that vibration, that natural vibration that you make with your own body really resonates with your body so well, with every single chakra that you hold within you. When you do it too, it like really does vibrate your whole body, which I'm sure you know. I'm sure you've tried it before, but that he's saying that vibration is very powerful, and it does something for you when it comes to like bringing out that primal data that's located within you. What's Pleiadians in the Four of Cups? Okay, direct dialing archangel though. That's what I was saying. So call on, I think this is Archangel Raphael's card. It's either Archangel Raphael. I don't think it's Archangel Uriel. It's important, I guess. It is. It says, oh, it's Archangel Gabriel. Okay. The archangel of communication is on the hotline, so answer the call for some divine direction, So you can call on Archangel Gabriel if you need communication or assistance in understanding these things. And if you don't feel safe, you can always call on Archangel Micheal. Let me see. They want me to tell you some more stuff out this book. They want me to read this. It says, listen up. You are being guided to your date with destiny. You know about internet dating. Well, this is about going online with heaven for a divine date with destiny. The more willing you are to surf the heavenly frequencies, the more likely you are to be in the right place at the right time. Now is the time to be willing to listen to heavenly directions from your guides. This is about taking a very conscious walk of faith. It may even mean sharing your psychic insights whenever you are directed to do so by spirit. Perhaps someone is in need of healing or a reading by you, or maybe you're being called to service, to be a witness, to do nothing while someone struggles, except to listen and be supportive. Don't be late for your date with destiny, So this energy of you just following whatever callings you receive at this time also, whatever callings that you feel are very important, or things that you like really can't ignore, you just really want to do, things you have no hesitation about type stuff. What's the alchemy? Okay, we got power up. So also this energy of you making sure that you get plenty of sleep, knowing that you get powered up a lot in your sleep, setting intentions to receive energies that you need from Archangel Gabriel before you go to sleep could be very powerful for you. The angels do a lot of work with us in the dream realm, okay, on our bodies and on our minds if we're setting those types of intentions and asking for that kind of help. So make sure that you do set those kinds of intentions and ask for that kind of help. Ask for Archangel Gabriel to come in and bring you more information about the golden ratio and how it applies to you and your starseed energies. How does it apply to you and connect you to God? But I think it's clear, the golden ratio pattern is located in everything in nature, and that includes you. but it's bringing in such beautiful changes to you and your energy. You are epic, and you don't even know it yet. You don't even know how epic you are. You are dope. And now your cup is about to get filled with sacred giggles, and also you're about to be a lot more aware of your light body and the way that your creation does work and touches the world. So now is also a good time for you to be very fearlessly expressing your visions and yourself out into the world. You know what I'm saying? Of course, with honor, respect, and compassion for everyone, but just not stopping or slowing down or putting the brakes on for anybody who disagrees with it, you know, because this date with destiny is between you and God. And that's it. Okay. Oh, come on, let me get another one. Okay, so we got bravely market your magic, which is pretty much what I was just saying. And then we got lead your metamorphosis. Okay, so that's what's going on. Metamorphosis. So it says bravery, honesty, taking a leap of faith in your advertising, showing up as you and only you, sharing your essence with the world. So the self-care message talks about hiding who you really are, copying someone else instead of sharing your own essence, and a fear of failure or imposter syndrome. It says, what biz or life project are you working on that you feel compelled to courageously cast out into the world? Spiritual misfits, philosophers, poets, soulpreneurs, and creative catalysts bravely market your magic. It is your gold, and as gold is fascinating and compelling, and people can't stop looking at it when it is shining from the heart. Okay, it says, when you draw back the curtains and expose the true colors of your soul, it is blindingly bright and beautiful. Make no mistake, someone out there is looking for what you are offering, and they will be thrilled to find you when you are honestly sharing your unique magic. Unveil your weird, your wonderful, and your quirky. It's normal for it to take a few years to find your way and to build your dreams. So don't be hard on yourself if normal happens, okay? It says have patience and faith, even when it feels vulnerable. Share of yourself honestly, and always put your soul into your message. Not sure how to share your magic, your unique essence and humanness is the right place to start, you know. And also on the next page it says the edge of evolution feels messy, you know. So like I was saying, you know, things might seem a little messy, you know, you could even run into some like emotional towers or whatever, but you're like attracting this huge energy to yourself. But this huge energy is like being ushered in. He's saying like this is a worldwide thing. This is not like, you know, this is not just a thing that the people who are following the directions are going to experience. This is why it's going to be so hard for so many people, because it's like a forced ego death. Okay. He's saying like, it's going to be very painful. It's like the equivalent of forcing your kundalini to awaken before it's ready. And it's going to be a very difficult and hard thing. So that's why he's saying it's very important for you to just focus on, you know, putting out your best vibes. This energy of creation, it has the ability to create like easier pathways for the people outside of us who really don't understand what's going on and who really aren't at that vibration quite where they need to be, you know. And some of them are very hard-headed, very stubborn is what he's saying. It's going to be very hard for them to experience this tower, but this tower is necessary for us to get to the place where, you know, like the Pleiadians or the Venusians or the vegans were able to reach this place of peace as a community, as a whole, okay? Where we all agree on how we live our lives and there's enough for everybody and everybody's happy. But it starts with from this creative place, you know. This is how they're choosing to do it, is what he's saying. Like, this is how we're choosing to do it. Getting everybody fired up and passionate about something very specific that they're meant to do, and rewarding them with these higher and higher energies. but we have to do something about the rest of the collective that needs to catch up. And it's like, since the energy has changed, they're able to like do this, you know. So with that, I'm done. Okay, I hope you got something out of this that you needed. I hope you have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.